फ्रीक्वेंसी। तो जो हमारा
The agenda is very packed with various sessions, which is either focusing on the sector. We have the leadership being speaking on the areas. Arvind Kumar ji,
The possibility is changing in a compounded exponential fashion. But there is no denying, whether you are a skeptic or a firm believer, that 5 years from now or 10 years from now, our lives will have changed in a profound manner. Whether it's how we operate.
That the production of the technology has always been, from time immemorial, ahead of the curve of adoption. The users pick up data, what do you need to do with it? And I think that is the core and center of what also the report says. Especially things that were also mentioned, but some of them which we have really experienced in past few years back.
In more fundamental manner, maybe more fantastic manner, and maybe also more frightened manner. People are looking at what the AI will do, what will happen to the jobs in this country if everything is
Whichever AI rankings come in. But two areas which are a cause of concern and which the government is also looking at very actively, in which we need to focus a little bit more attention, remain the capabilities that we have, especially with regard to AI compute and AI research. When it comes to compute, we do have to give those three certificates.
Is at an absolute cusp of that digital revolution that has AI at the center of it. We also heard from Abhinav.
People included in a very inclusive manner, and these children developed a framework, conceptual framework called DoMOS. It's sign to voice, voice to sign for all languages, and India, for example, has 30 plus sign languages itself. How do you
जो सरकारी दवाइयाँ प्रोवाइड की जाती हैं,
how much focus we are having in terms of getting these blocks synchronized so that
Depending on what kind of data it is. If the data is
the power of these models, the kind of things one can accomplish, it is also important to ensure that the governance mechanisms are in place.
Was how do you remove bias and prejudice out of AI, right? Out of the data that is being used for training AI. There are
AI is
societal
expected to contribute about $15 trillion to the global economy by 2030. In India, in 2022, we were at roughly about 700 million. This number is going to go up to 4 billion by 2028.